KZat may have posted good news on X this week, fueling rumors that a title fight might be coming during UFC 300 media. Dana White was asked about headliners for International Fight Week and didn't rule out Khamzat versus Dryas.
The past 2 years, during this week, the International Fight Week headliner has been announced. We don't have that yet. Are you guys pretty close to that? I think a lot of people are excited to maybe see Khamzat Chimaev in a title fight. Is there any chance he's being looked at?
That would be fun. Tuesday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No official bout yet, but with UFC needing a banger for July, Khamzat versus Dryas could be the one. Meanwhile, Colby Covington and Paddy Pimblett had a moment backstage, and it wasn't friendly. Colby Covington says Paddy Pimblett is trying to use his name to stay relevant, and he's not having it.
And one little scuffle backstage, you know, Paddy wanted to say something when I was walking by, so I had to confront him. I had to let him know he's a little boy. The combined losing streak of his last 3 opponents, look it up, guys, it's 13 losses in a row. He wants to act like he's relevant and he's a star. He's a fucking nobody, bro. You're a nobody. You've never headlined an event. You've never done anything worthy. You've never been a top contender. Scrub. The only reason people care about you because you're an Ellen DeGeneres looking scrub. And to be honest, it's because you got a bowl cut and an English accent. That's the only reason people want to look at you. So, you know, Paddy Pimblett's a little. He needs to stop running my name through his mouth. Just stay relevant, because he's just using me to stay relevant, because he's never accomplished anything. He's never going to get to a title fight. He's never going to win a title, period. He's a irrelevant bum. So when he starts cutting all that weight and cutting chromosomes, and he wants to come to a real man's weight class and fight a real man, he can get his whooped. So he needs to keep my name out of his mouth, otherwise he's going to end up with my foot in his...
But not everyone's downplaying Paddy's win. Robert Whittaker gave him serious props. Rob Whittaker says Paddy looked phenomenal, but believes we didn't see the best version of Michael Chandler.
Mate, Paddy's outstanding.
Yeah.
I've been on his bandwagon since he came back.
Yep.
From he never left, but you know what I'm talking about.
He had that dip,
fall from grace.
Yeah.
Right. Since then, since he switched on and he started just putting a beating on people, he stopped mucking around as much. I just love seeing what he's doing, and you can see that the harder the competition, the more you're getting out of Paddy.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt in my mind that wasn't the best version of Chandler we've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Chandler that looked like he's sick of getting hit. He's sick of the work that it takes to get there. He's a little gun shy because he doesn't want to. You know what I mean? He looks like he's kind of over it. That's the vibe I got from him in that fight.
Yeah.
And there is no one to make you over it as as well as Paddy, because he was making Chandler pay for every step he took. When he would move forward, he would piece him up. When he move away, he would piece him up. Like it was, it was so impressive, because regardless of the version of Chandler you get, he is still so dangerous.
Yeah.
Ian Gary also saw this coming and posted his prediction receipts. After UFC 314, Ian Gary posted a clip from before the fight, where he said Paddy would dominate.
No way Chandler's going to be patient. He hasn't got patience. He doesn't know what the word means in any language in the world. It's basically, fight? Okay, let's go. So that works for Paddy, because he's going to come in. So Paddy's going to touch him or whatever it is. Paddy might get clipped, Paddy might get dropped. I don't know. If Chandler's doing his job right, great. But I only see it hitting the ground being good for Paddy. So Paddy hits the ground, I think Paddy wins. And if it's on the feet, I think Paddy's going to just boop, catch him and knock him out. So for me, I think there's literally 2 ways I see it. Paddy wins on the ground, Paddy wins on the feet. That's my thoughts.
But not everyone celebrating DC said it was hard to watch Chandler get beat up like that. Daniel Cormier says Chandler was outclassed in every area, and it might be time to rethink his future.
He was able to take Chandler down. He was able to beat him up in the grappling. And he honestly won the striking against Michael Chandler. I find it hard to find moments where Michael had much success in that fight. And that said, we spoke about not being able to lose to the next generation of guy. Not only did he lose to the next generation of guy, he got dominated by the next generation of guy. And That's very telling for Michael Chandler. That knee that landed split Mike open so bad. It's hard to watch when a guy you consider a friend starts to get it gets beat up in that way. So hats off to Mike for his courage, and hopefully he recovers.
Meanwhile, Tim Welch is already imagining who Paddy should fight next.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? If there was betting lines, who would have thought that they'd say, "Oh yeah, Paddy's going to shoot on Michael Chandler's legs, take his back, dump him to the mat, take his back, and TKO him." Who would have thought that? Probably nobody. And he did it, and he looked good. Great timing on the knee. Michael Chandler's stance was so wide. Paddy was having such success with those calf kicks early on, hurting his calf. Timed the knee, dink, took him down, took his back. Michael Chandler was seeing his face just bleed, seriously bleed. Got out jiu-jitsu'd and TKO'd by Paddy Pimblett. That's exciting. I mean, it's exciting. It opens it up for Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett, Justin Gaethje. How does it go? Everyone thinks they're going to Justin Gaethje kills him. I don't know if he does. It's a different fight because Justin Gaethje's big too. Justin Gaethje's walk around at 180, 185, another Division I wrestler. But again, that just shows you, Paddy Pimblett will shoot on a Division I wrestler. He doesn't mind. That's a closer fight than people think. Charles Oliveira. Damn, that's another sweet fight. That's a huge fight. That's a huge fight. Arman Sarukian. I think Arman might be too much for Paddy. He might be. He's just Arman is elite right now. His time wasn't in the past. His time is right now. So I would say Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. Who doesn't want to see it? Who doesn't want to see it? Wow, I'd be
Fresh off his submission, win over Bryce Mitchell, Gene Silva wants Alexander Volkanovski next and says he'd knock him out. Silva's confidence is sky high and the call-out's already getting traction online. And in other news, Conor McGregor just broke a punching machine record and had words for both Chandler and Paddy.
Stay out of the way, Trevor.
Hey, record! Yep, the boy! We got the Gregor, the champions of the world! The McGregors! Hey, your boy again!
That's my man.